Hello and welcome to Triple R Gaming, presented to you by myself, Badman Junior 88. And tonight we are going to be doing my F1 2015 Back of the Grid Challenge. And how this Back of the Grid Challenge works is basically how it sounds. I start at the back of the grid playing as Sergio Perez in the Force India car. And my goal is to get as far up the field in each race as possible and to score as many points as possible and basically try and win the World Championship. There's going to be 3 seasons of this, so I've got 3 attempts to basically win the World Championship depending on my performance of each season, depending on which team that I race for that season. So for example, if I do well in this season with the Force India car, I will be able to get a contract for a higher team and a better possibility of winning the World Championship. I'll be doing this World Championship season on the hard difficulty because I feel that's where my skills as a racing driver lie, and expert's basically a bit too hard and the medium setting is way too easy for me. This is going to basically be the more entertaining for you basically. So here we go with the strategy. They recommend a 3-stop strategy or 3 to 4 stop strategy in this race. So we're just about to get ready. The setup's been loaded and we're just ready to rumble basically. So for the 5 red lights. So we're just getting ready for the 5 red lights, and here they come. So here comes the 5 red lights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're off. We get a brilliant start. We race past the Manners, which is expected because they are crap, and then we're going down the right hand side and we're braking really hard to see how many places we can make up. Right beside Daniel Kvyat, and we managed to make 4 places up from the start, which is brilliant. Now we're behind Felipe Nasr, and we are braking hard for the right hander and we're trying to get past Felipe and also Kvyat, but we only managed to get past Felipe. So we're trying to chase down the Red Bull of Daniel Kvyat, I apologise, and we're going to try and take him on the right hand side here, but no success. So we're going to keep hounding him until we can get past him. So we're going to go down to this next right hander and try that again basically to see if we can get past him. So we're going to get him in the braking zone, which is what we did. Brilliant. We're trying to get Grosjean at the same time, get a double overtake. That didn't work though, so we're going to chase down Grosjean until we can catch up to him. Later on in lap 1, we are at the end of lap 1 now, and we're going to try and take Grosjean on the left, which it's a bit tight, but we managed to pull that one off brilliantly. But we will keep an eye on him because we're going to have to defend from him after that move. So as you can see, he's trying to catch us again, but with no luck. For some reason, the McLaren Hondas are ahead of us, or at least one of them is, so which is odd because they were really crap in 2015. But we're going to chase him down anyway and try and get past him on the right hand side, going down to this right hander. So yes, we managed to just about get past him. No, we have to try on the next left hander, but we don't seem to have any success, so we're going to try and do it again down this right hander. So really pushing to get past him because we don't want him slowing us down, because Fernando Alonso's car is not as fast as us, so we need to get past him as quickly as possible so we can get up the field as quickly as possible. So we're going to try down this, outbraking down in this corner, which seems to be our favourite corner for overtaking, but we cut the chicane, which is not good, and we are chasing Ericsson. So now we're going to the end of lap 2 and we are still chasing Marcus Ericsson. So we're going to try and take him here on the straight without DRS. DRS will be able this lap, which it is enabled now, and we get past him for 11th place. So now we're chasing down our teammate. There's 20 people in the Grand Prix, now there's only 19, so we've moved up a position, so we're in 10th place now. Nico Hulkenberg, which is our teammate, is now in 9th, and we're going to try and pass him here on the right hand side, which is very close. We almost hit his back wheel, we almost bumped the bump, and we'll try and get him here, but we think better of it basically because we think that maybe we should attack him on the straight. So we're going to try and attack him on the straight with DRS because we're in the 1 second mark, so we're going to try and get him. So on lap 4 we're still chasing Nico Hulkenberg, and we're not having much luck in getting past him, but I think we're trying to be a bit more cautious because it's our teammate. We don't want to bang into him. So we go down the left side here, and that 1, 2, that's a double overtake for us. Oh, brilliant, that is brilliant. We got a double overtake, and even our engineers just told us that was a great double overtake. So now we're in 8th place of 19. Carlos Sainz is going to try and get back at us for overtaking him. We've got Pastor Maldonado in front of us. So now, after defending, we're going to try and chase down Pastor Maldonado. 1 lap later, and we are still chasing him. We're going to go down the right-hand side, and we get him for 7th place. Oh no, he's going to try and come back at us. Oh, he's trying to squeeze us. And we managed to keep the position. So we're going to keep going from here and really try and get away from him, because his car isn't as powerful as ours. Now on to the end of lap 6, I mess up royally, and we're going to go into the pits. Pastor Maldonado overtakes us and bashes into us. So now we're coming into the pit lane. That was very nice of you, Pastor, to get in our way. Thank you very much. So Pastor is actually in front of us at the moment, and our teammate is double stacking with us, which is going to lose him time, not necessarily us. So now we're on to another set of option tyres. Our pit stop went really well because we managed to get past Maldonado. So here we go. So we've just got past him, so we're back in front of him. So we should be a net 7th place, and we've come out, I believe, in 17th place. Yeah, we're in 17th place. We're chasing down Mary for 16th place in the Manor. He's not really in our race, so he doesn't really put too much of a fight up. We are on lap 7 now, also going on to lap 8, and we've got Stevens, the other Manor, in front of us, who's just gone into the pits. So now on to lap 12, because nothing really happened in that stint. We are ready to come into the pits once again. So we're coming into the pits for our second stop. So here we go. So we're going on to another set of option tyres, I believe. And I'm not sure what position we're going to come out in, but we hopefully we are quite competitive in this first race, so I'm quite happy with that, and we are really pushing for as many positions as possible. So we're coming out of the pit lane, and there's quite a few cars that have just passed us, so we're going to have to be careful on the way out. And oh my god, Carlos Sainz has just rammed straight into us and broken our left side of our front wing. So now we are running with damage. I made the decision to stay out just because I felt that the car wasn't too bad, even though we'd lost an end plate on the left hand side. So going on to lap 17, that's 5 laps of hell with major understeer. We're coming into the pit lane again because nothing happened in that stint really. I was just kind of holding position because I wasn't catching Ricciardo and I was getting away from Kvyat, so in the Red Bulls. So I was in a bit of a Red Bull sandwich. Now we're going to go on to the our last stop, well, our last scheduled stop anyway, onto the prime tyres on lap 17 of 29, I believe. 29, yes. So we come out of the pit lane, and we've got Felipe Nasr in the background. Now onto lap 21. It looks like we're chasing down Jenson Button for 13th place, because obviously not everybody's made the pit stops that we've made. So here comes us trying to get past on the right hand side under the braking, not even under braking. We easily get past them because that Honda engine is definitely not working as well as our Mercedes engine at the moment. So now we're going to chase down Ericsson. So we've gone on to lap 24. All the pit stops have been done, and basically I've been forced into the pits again because these tyres didn't last. So I've gone from a 3 to 4 stop strategy to basically hopefully I can use this I think it's an option set I'm going on. Yes, I'm going on to another option set. I'm hoping I'm going to be fast at the end of the race. And look at that glitch, the old tyres are still there. So yeah, we leave the pit lane, and here we go on to the last stint. We've got 4 or 5 laps left. I think we've got a bit of spare fuel at this point. So and that is I think that's Carlos Sainz again. So we're on lap 25. It is Carlos Sainz, and we are chasing down Carlos Sainz once again for 8th place. So basically I'm catching him a lot faster than him, just because I've done 1 extra stop and I'm on the faster tyre. So I've basically got the advantage there a little bit. So yes, I get past Carlos Sainz reasonably easy there without too many problems. And defending from him because he was trying to come back at me. And I was really just pushing hard to get away from him so I can go and catch Kvyat in the Red Bull, because I was in a Red Bull sandwich earlier and I was planning to catch both Red Bulls by the end of the race. So here we're on lap 26 and I'm slowly but surely hunting down the Red Bull of Daniel Kvyat, and I've just set the fastest lap of the race. That's how fast I'm going to try and catch up with this Red Bull. And with Kvyat not being as fast as Daniel Ricciardo, I was hoping to take that advantage. He hadn't been that fast all weekend, and he was just showing why in the 2016 game he'd been replaced by Max Verstappen, and proving all the doubters right. So this move was really dodgy, because I went round the left hand side and nobody goes round the left hand side. We tapped a little bit and I wasn't happy, and I don't think he was either, but we managed to go without any harm. So now we're on lap 29. Nothing really happened between 27 and 29 and we're at the end of the race basically. I couldn't catch Ricciardo in the end, he was just too fast in this race. For some reason I'm in lean. Why am I in lean? That's weird, I didn't even realise I was in lean at that point. But I come through for 7th place, and that's a really good result for the first race of the season. And yeah, no, I'm really pleased with what happened there. So I got 7th place. I'm happy, my engineers are happy. We were supposed to be getting 13th, which was more than realistic. So here we go. So I finished in 7th place, and my teammate, I believe, will tell us in a minute, I believe he finished in 13th place, which is not good. I think the double stack at the beginning didn't help his situation, and yeah, basically just didn't help his situation. Oh, 16th place, it was even worse than that. I think he started in 11th. Okay, yeah, it's even worse than that. I think his double stacking to begin with didn't work out for him. I think he lost too much time and just couldn't catch up. So yeah, I did the job there where he obviously didn't. So okay, in a minute we'll look at the constructors and obviously the drivers. The drivers would be standard. It'll be as you can see, 7th place. Nothing, just in the order that we finished in. It's more of the constructors that I'm worried about this season, just because I want to be as high as possible. So we've hit our target. I wanted to be 5th in the constructors to start with, and we've got 5th. So that's a major boost for us and the team. We just need Hulkenberg to pull his weight a little bit. But thank you for watching that. If you enjoyed that, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you for the next episode. Thank you very much, and goodbye.